fire. Pow, pow, pow. All right, so today we're on a more serious note. We're about to get down with a gel cleaning bleach. And the reason why is because we have a setup over here in our other room that is now apparently a printing room. I am attempting to do an all-over print of my Blessed Varrio logo. That is the setup, and that is what it looks like. So pretty much what we are doing right here is we're setting up the shirt flat on this jig that I kind of cut myself. It's got the hinges on there to hold the screen, and in between the shirt we have a plastic bag, so you guys can see, so that the bleach doesn't go through and bleach the front of the shirt. Robert's gonna help me with this whole setup because the gel is very runny. We also got bleach, which is like the water-like bleach, and I think that's gonna be more for like a spray bottle in case this doesn't work. We have I think it's a 6-inch squeegee. You guys can see it barely fits right here. So that's how much we have on that side. That's how much room we have on that side. So what I'm gonna attempt to do is, while it's down, I'm gonna drop the gel on this side, kind of run it through, maybe once or twice, but never 3 times. Possibly put this down over here, because once I lift this, it's gonna go flying anyways. And then once we have that, we might figure where to put it on the ground or somewhere safe where it can sit, and so we can let the bleach kind of do its thing and bleach the cotton and make it like maybe like an orangey look. We're not sure it's gonna be pure white. The whole purpose of this is just to try to do an all-over bleach print, and I think it's gonna work. So Robert, you are the man to hold the camera. All right, guys. So we don't need a spatula for this, and I don't know how much of this gel we need, but I'm just gonna put enough for one print. We do have like 4 shirts to give this a shot, and it has to be fast. So let's make this happen. Okay, it looks like the shirt is wet. I'm gonna bring it back. I know I'm not supposed to, but I just want to make sure this is like soaked. Uh-oh, we ran out of gel. We ran out of gel again. All right. All right, so let's do it one last time. Get some good coverage. All right, so Robert, go ahead and get close to this. And as you guys can see, as I try to lift the screen, the shirt is kind of stuck to it. Oh yeah, so that looks like we got some pretty good coverage right there. Oh my gosh. Yes, you guys can already see that it's starting to turn colors. I think we're gonna take this outside. Go ahead and turn it off. All right, so let's go put this outside in the sun so it can activate a little bit faster. Go ahead and turn it off. I know this car is hella dusty, but I don't care. Bro, it's already there. Look at that. Oh look, looks like we got a little drop of bleach over here, so we gotta be careful with that. Overall, I'm happy. Let me know what you guys think. We're gonna go ahead and try another one. Hopefully the bleach doesn't damage the screen, but I guess we're gonna figure that out. We have about 4 more shirts to go through. So far, I'm happy. All right, so far what we've learned, this is gonna be the second shirt, and when I lifted the screen, the bleach just kind of went through this side of the screen. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a shirt and make sure I wipe this nice and down, because I don't want parts that are outside of the image to get bleached around the shirt. So that's something to look out for. squeegee all that shit out. Yeah, see, look. You don't have to record.
Good.
Alright guys, round number 2. So what I learned is that whenever you're printing forward and backwards, it's not really going to affect the print as you guys saw earlier. But what is going to give you some problems is that if you finish on this side and you lift the screen, the bleach is going to go through the screen on the other side. Then you have to end up cleaning twice, which is kind of unnecessary, to be honest. Right here I got the squeegee just hanging off the end of the table, so anything that drips is just going to drip down into the floor, which we don't care about. Let's see how the second print comes out. Alright. So you got to be careful here not to drip on the sides. I'm going to add a little bit more because we ran out in the middle earlier. And this is where you squeegee down and leave the bleach on this side. So when you lift, it doesn't come through the other end of the screen. There it is. Bleaching! Look good, Robert?
So far, so good.
That's from the screen though, we gotta take the screen.
Oh, we got the whole shirt.
Huh?
It's the whole shirt. What is that?
Alright, so we are pretty much done printing the bleach all over print t-shirts. And with just 4 shirts, the screen already started breaking down. I know that some people reclaim with bleach, just in case you guys didn't know that. It started breaking down on some areas up here. So for the last shirt, we had to tape the top. That was the only part out of the whole screen that we had to actually help because the emulsion was breaking down. I'm pretty sure at the bottom it would have started messing up too because that's where the bleach was sitting the whole time. But we are now done with this, so we're gonna go ahead and take it apart and we're just gonna throw it in the reclaiming area. We're just gonna throw it in the reclaiming booth and get rid of this bleach because we can no longer use this screen. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if you guys have done this before. I've tried it in the past when I was in the back of my house and I had a little garage. So like I was saying, when I was in the back of my garage, I tried it, but it was more of like a stencil. I got the bleach in a bottle and I sprayed it, so I just let the mist come down into the stencil and created the bleach of my logo, actually the one for the channel. Now that I have this brand, I wanted to try it on a screen since I have, you know, more time, the shop and the help. And I think it worked, but just 4 shirts wasn't enough. I do have an emulsion hardener, which is this chroma set. And this is supposed to help whenever you print discharge, and you know, discharge breaks down the emulsion faster. So if I do this again, which I think I will, I'm definitely gonna do the emulsion hardener, post-expose, do it again just to make sure that that emulsion holds on and doesn't break down as fast, so I can run at least a dozen or 2, depending if people want to buy. But as you guys can see right now, as I was just spraying the bleach out, the screen was already starting to break down the emulsion. So let's go ahead and turn on the pressure and see if we can blast it out.